This is the Iron Trader. It is Monday morning, so it's time to go to work. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have the old crude oil daily, weekly chart. Now, it looks like so far today, we put in a lower low. So here we have a low, another low, a lower low, and now even a lower low. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now you can see where it rallied up. It got about half the candle, but it never did make it to that 50 SMA. Okay, so that's really not good. Now the key level here we want to watch on a closing basis is going to be this 72.06. Okay, but again, that's a B for the week. So we can have all the way on down here, but if it closes back up for that week, then that oil is still in pretty good shape, 72.06. Now, today's low here so far was 71.51. So, you know, it comes out here pretty good, 71 here, 23. That is going to be your support level. And then we have other levels here. You got 71.01 here. You know, this level here needs to really to hold. If not, then bottom line, you're going to come and retest this level here at 70.05 very, very easily. So that was that double bottom off that 70.47. Okay, so again, if that does not hold, then the next target is going to be right here, this candle, which is going to be 70.13, which you can see your price channel. Okay, so this is why you want to put price channels. It's very, very easy to see. Okay, so bottom line, which we want to watch, just on your daily, is going to be that 71.51. If that's lost, we can come all the way down here to this key level, which is 70.50, and then we can come here to this 70.13. Now, again, the next level after that is going to be, obviously, is going to be the 70.06, and then we have your big retest down here at 69.28. Just take that price channel right across, okay? So that is going to be the big target here if that 70.13 lost. And then we can come work yourself all the way down here to this candle here, which is that retest of 67.71. Now, Friday I pointed out this MACD. Don't like this. See this? Where your green is below your red? That is not good, okay? So this is what you don't want to see if you are bullish. This is a very bearish this is your momentum indicator here, and she's showing the momentum to the downside. So let's just see what we have to do. So we want to do on the upside is you want to look at the bottom of this. This is 71.79. And then we have a lot of big resistance here. Okay, so we have your 50-day 73.45, and then we have right here at 73.45. Okay, so that is going to be very, very big resistant area. And now they're lining up very, very nicely. Right above that, if you get above, then we have 74.04, which is your 21-day, and then we have Friday's high. You're sitting at 74.52. Again, if you can get above, then your target is going to be 75.53 here. But you can see this 8 SMA here. See, when it rolls over, your price goes below it. Very, very difficult to get right back up. Okay, like we had here. Now, once it gets above, then you can rise it right on nice here. But you can see that 8 days rolling over. So this is going to be a while yet here. So this could be either like a sideways action or, you know, sideways to down kind of an action here. So bottom line, what you want to do is you want to watch Friday's low, 71.79, and you want to watch today's low, 71.51. If that is lost, here's your target here at 70.50, and then you can come down here to 70.13. On a weekly basis, always watch that 200-day 72.06. Very, very crucial here on a weekly. You can see how many times it's held it. Okay, so we got to see how this shakes, but this is only Monday, so you got plenty of time here. Okay, now on the upside, watch today's high. That is going to be 72.98. If you can get above, watch that 50-day 73.45. This 8 SMA 73.45, and then right above it is 74.04. If you can climb above, just watch that key level 74.52, and then 75.54 is your 8 SMA. Now, as the day progresses, this will be getting lower, 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 unless this price will just ride right on up. Okay, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly. Now you can see there's really not a whole lot going on here. All right, we just have this basic sideways action. So realistically, what we want to watch is this 2.02, okay? Very, very critical. That is going to be Friday's low. If that is lost, we'll come over to this candle. You're looking at 199 and then 194. That is your big, big retest level, okay? If it gets down there. Now, what you have here is just a sideways. So today, so far, your high was basically 2.12 and your low is 2.07. So very, very tight range. You really need to get back above, say this candle here. This is it lines up pretty nice with this one. This is 2.16. Very, very crucial. Now this 8-day, if you watch my video on Sunday night, yeah, you'll notice that I always point out this 8 SMA, but it will be lower. And sure enough, look at see how this is going all the way down. So if you can get above this key 2.16, then your target is going to be 2.22. But you can always watch this 8 SMA. See that where the price goes in, and it's just coming right on down. That's going to be a very, very big level of resistance. Now, again, if you can get back up, then what we do is, we just have to follow the candles on up here. So bottom line, here's is that 2.23, just a little bit above the 8-day. You have 2.27, and then we have 2.29. So we'll start coming over here. What you have is 2.31, and then we have 2.32. Then we work ourselves right to the left here, and you have 2.38. We have basically 2.41. And then you can work yourself all the way up in this candle here, which is basically 2.42. So here's your gap. There's your fill. But this 8-day is very, very critical. So right now we have sideways to down action. Okay, so you really just want to watch on the downside that 2.02. On the upside, what you want to watch is that 2.16. If you can get above, your target is going to be this 8 SMA at 2.22. Again, if you get above, well, then we know exactly where it's going. But right now, that's going to be strong, strong resistance. This should give you some support. But if it doesn't, 1.99 and then 1.94. Now, here on your RSI here, there is that divergence that I pointed out here. Okay, so you have that low, you have a low, even a lower low, but a higher low. So you do have a positive divergence. The problem is that that's all happened with that contract roll, so it's not going to be dead accurate. The MACD here, your momentum, you can see it's right in the can. I mean, this is just going right down here. There's just nothing here that says this is going to roll right back on up here. So here on your weekly, well, you can see where your price channels now, see how they're curving down. That's never a good sign. You always want it to, move on up like we have here, you know what I'm saying? So we can move on up here if you want to go on up. But natural gas just looks lower. I don't see any kind of a juice into this. So basically, I think you're going to get a sideways action here to lower, and then we got to see where it all shakes out. Now, when you look at even like a monthly chart, if this 1.944 is lost, you can come all the way down to 1.44. So after the pick close here at 2:30 there today, I'll bring up on natural gas. I'll show you all the charts more in depth here on your daily, weekly, and your monthly chart. But right now, let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour. All right, here we have an hourly and we have a 4. Now you can see the sideways action. After that contract roll, she just came down, and there's that 2.16 action right on top of this candle here. Okay, but you tried to rise up, but they're just nothing here. Okay, so you can just see the sideways action. So realistically, what you want to do is I'll be looking for some kind of a trade on this here. Like say maybe even scalping the UNG here or the KOLD on the short side. We got to see how it's all gonna shake out here. But right now, this is a traders, scalpers market. This is not, wow, it's gonna hit this, I'm gonna go really balls out long or balls out short. Just scalp the trade. To me, I'm not taking any right now any trade overnight in natural gas here. It's just too volatile. You're better off getting up in the morning, see where it stands, and then make the trade. A lot easier, a lot less riskier. There's other stuff out there, okay? So oil, long, short, technology, long, short, all that stuff is working. Okay, here now on your 4-hour chart. Well, what we want to do is look at these price channels. Okay, so there's your 2.16 and there's your 2.02. So basically what you're doing is you're just trading inside of these price channels until you lose one. Now, if you can, get and close above that 2.16, well, then we look onto that daily chart again at that 8 SMA at 2.22. And then right above it here, we have this 2.26 here. Okay, so there is possibility, but you have to get above that price channel. On this downside one here, this is just not looking good here. It is 2.20 or 2.02. I mean, and basically, if that's lost, that 1.94 is going to be challenged very, very easily. So what you want to do here on the trading basis is just trade these price channels here, long and short, until we break out one way or the other. And then if we can, then you have a target up here at 2.6. You have nice big targets, but I just don't see where there's anything like a, plus you're also in the shoulder season here, right now. Yeah, and usually, when you get in that shoulder season, what happens is it just goes either like a sideways to down until you can get some kind of momentum here. But what we're looking for here in natural gas is you need some kind of a higher low, okay, or a red dot, something that tells you that, hey, this is going to reverse. But again, to me, it doesn't make no difference because you can just take the cold, go all the way down to, like right now, the cold is up here. Let's see, you're about 3 points. So there's always good scalping opportunities here, like with the natural gas. So never have an opinion on it, okay? So that's what I got for you for crude and natural gas. I'll be back after the pit close at 2:30. We'll go more in depth on here. We'll get some monthly charts up there for you. And thanks for watching.